There, so you said you're not listening to me ever. Every noob never listens.
Yeah, but your
We have to go under
instructions.
them. We have to go under them.
He did say that, but he said it once. And by the time he said it, he was already going. And so there was the delay.
We have
You
to go
didn't
under.
say
I
that.
have a jump pad. I have
You
it
didn't say
recorded,
that.
bro. Go watch my stream. I have a jump pad. Put a jump pad down here. We have to get under him. I'm going under him. Oh,
No,
I'm
you said
dead,
I'm
dead.
going under.
Like,
Listen to me. Don't get mad. Listen. Just listen.
Okay, okay. So I tried to explain myself. I was not fully aware of the situation. No, he did say let's go under him. He's right. It's a good thing that I went and checked. But anyway, the point is from what I just saw, following him is very difficult. Now, I'm not going to say that it's the wrong thing to do,
And what the?
because you have to try. See, we have to go under. You have to try to follow the commands, but some of these commands, I think that the way that they're given and the timing, the speed in which they're given and then proceeded is really tough to follow. So he says we have to go under, and he hops down immediately. Now, I guess I should have heard that and just hopped down immediately.
Yeah, I don't want to keep taking it.
But I was healing, so I said I don't want to take damage, because in my world, I already took damage, so I don't want to expose my face right away. So I heal, and then he says I'm gonna jump pad,
Wait, can you
Are you-
stand this?
and then he says can you scan this? So like, we're making different. I understand he's making a lot of moves. He's thinking a lot of things right now, but I'm not ready to make these moves. And then when he said scan, I'm like, okay, cancel the other thing. Let's just focus on that door.
My camera's down right now.
Camera's down. So this is like a complete. We're in a different world right now. We're not jumping. We're not doing anything. We're looking at a door. Now we're throwing grenades at the door.
Okay, we have to jump under.
We have to jump under. So he goes back to the original plan, because he really was serious when he said we have to go under, we have to go under, and he's going back to it, but he's immediate, and he says it as he's doing it. He's finishing a sentence. He's mid jump.
Oh, there's a guy in
There's one
there.
right here.
Should we just?
We scanned right as he did that. We found the guy in the room, and now I'm asking a question about it.
Charge him?
Should we charge the guy in the room, the one that you just left? Because we didn't. That's how fast this was. We didn't even see him leave.
Charge this guy with me.
Now he's saying charge this guy with me, which we're not on that page right now. We're still looking at the door, so we're not ready to charge that guy.
Come over.
Now he's saying come over here,
Oh man, I'm good.
and when he says to come over here, I'm lit up. It's too late. I can't come over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's bad. Like I tried to stick my face out so I could make a move and lit up instantly. So like, there's really no room for this.
Can't. What the
And then I said I can't.
hell? How did he kill?
And I got fully lasered. And he says, you're just not with me.
Dude, I was fucking in cover. This guy's OP. He's got like some cheats going.
It's bad. It's bad, bro. Then he says, no help, noobs never listen.
He never misses. I don't think he
He
can
knows,
miss.
he knows where I am.
But I don't think he
He
can.
knows where I am.
Oh, sorry.
So you heard it
We
all.
have to go under them.
So here we go. So let's hear it. Let's hear it from the mouth. Let's hear it straight from him. He says you don't listen ever. He gave the instructions and then ran with it so fast. There's no way to keep up with that.
Every noob in the game just doesn't listen. Like,
If I would have immediately jumped under with him, the very first second that he said we need to go under, I should have just followed him. That's the only way you could keep up with him, because he's making moves very quickly. So anyway, that's kind of like my case. That's my interpretation of the whole thing. I can see what he's seeing, and I understand that if you're on his like very fast pace, if you're on the very fast pace, then yes, you can try to keep up. But if you're like a regular person on like a much, even just a little slower pace, it's gonna be very hard to keep up. You're gonna have these disconnects, and you're gonna get blown up, and it's gonna be really bad. But he's like on his pace. He's on like instant pace, instant move. So I don't know. You could see it. I don't know. Tell me what you think. I personally think that I see what he's saying. Right? I see the angle that Mitch is saying. But at the same time, I don't think I can keep up with that pace, and I think it needs to be slowed down a little bit, communicated a little bit farther ahead, and then maybe a little more understanding might be helpful. Give more time for the instructions, and then wait for follow-up. If there's no follow-up, then you need to reiterate the instructions, because the plays aren't happening, the moves aren't happening. There might be a disconnect in understanding, because things change really quickly. Like, we were scanning the door to the right, and then he's immediately back to the original plan. So that needs to be kind of mentioned. It's tough. It's a tough, fast-paced game, and communication is pretty important. So I think it's just something that needs to keep working. See what we can learn from this video.